Hello everyone and welcome to Radical Retro Reviews. Today we'll be taking a look at Punch-Out on the NES. Now, the premise of Punch-Out is you're Little Mac, a 17-year-old from the Bronx who has this dream of becoming the next WVBA champion. But you'll need help. You're being trained by Doc Louis, one of the greatest retired boxers of all time. Now, Punch-Out is a strange case in a sports game where you don't have to have any prior knowledge of the sport to be good at it. It's all about memorizing patterns and coming up with strategies. Watch this fight, I'll demonstrate it. Notice when Great Tiger is about to make his attack, his jewel flashes that's on his turban. Here you can either send one of your own punches and gain a star, or you can wait for his attack and send multiple punches. Now back to that star I talked about earlier. Now when you get a star for countering one of his moves in advance, you'll be able to get a star punch, which you can unleash on your opponent, bringing down his stamina substantially. Now, I only actually have 3 complaints with Punch-Out. The first one not even having to do with the gameplay, and that is that when you're a collector like myself, you end up having to buy Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and Punch-Out. And it feels kind of like a waste of money almost. But, you know, if you're a collector, you gotta kind of do that if you want to expand your collection. So, there's that. Now on to the actual gameplay complaints. The first one being that if you've learned all the tactics, unless you're someone on a speed run or something, you're not going to want to go back and beat everyone over and over again. It gets really tedious and can get pretty boring after a while. So, yeah. And my final complaint is the final boss is way too hard compared to the rest of the game. I mean, Macho Man, he's pretty hard too, but I mean, he's not nearly as hard as Mike Tyson or Mr. Dream, depending on the version you're playing. I think this montage pretty much sums it up. Final score, Punch-Out gets a 9 out of 10.